What's up, you bunch of GP? Jimmy and Mike here from Santa Claus, Indiana.
Hey.
Today we are at Holiday World, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough just to show you all kind of the layout of the park, what it has to offer, and talk about why this place is so special. Right off the bat, this is the gateway to the entrance. You'll get your bags checked over there, and then come right into the gate. It's a fairly painless process, one of the many reasons why we love this place.
Yes. Another reason is there's free parking.
Free parking, yeah, that is a good point.
And free drinks.
All day long. Right off the bat, as you look around, this is a Christmas-themed village right at the entrance.
Holiday World has 4 different areas that are themed to holidays. You have your Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, and 4th of July, and also your water park, which is called Splash and Safari.
And it is a world-class water park.
It's a great water park. This park has been operating since 1946, so it has a long, rich history of giving people memories, great times, and
So over here, right off the bat, St. Nick's Rental Depot, lockers, strollers, wagons, wheelchairs. You'll get all of that stuff here right off the entrance. We've got some guest services, guest relations right here. There's a funnel cake stand with pretzels, popcorn, cotton candy, and more. And then right over here is the main gift shop. Also, fun fact, Holiday World is celebrating its 75th anniversary this season.
All right, up ahead, we have some more shops, got some games, nice little fountain with some Christmas ornaments, restrooms to your right, some lockers. Straight ahead, you got some nice Christmas theming, and a restaurant is also up ahead.
This fountain here, extremely popular for photo ops.
Yeah,
We
very
have
nice.
the Sugar Plum Scoop Shop is right here. That is a kind of a little dessert area there. Get some sweet treats. Santa's Merry Marketplace.
Now, if you look to your left, that's the way you get to the Halloween section. Raven, Legend are all down that way. There's a small little kids section with some flat rides.
Yes.
And it's probably the easiest way to get to Splash and Safari.
We're going to eventually
go to the
end
right.
up over there, but we're going to head to the right. We have a little skee ball cottage over here. As we move along, there's the Candy Cane Confectionery. You can see nice folks in there preparing all kinds of sweet delectables for the guests.
Some nice Christmas theming, some wreaths.
Over here, you got a
Candles.
nice view of the antique cars as you walk through. Lovely wreaths hanging overhead. It's always fun to come to a place where it's Christmas all year long. It's kind of one of the things that makes this place so unique. Santa's Merry Marketplace, by the way, pizza, Asian cuisine. It's kind of just a general variety of foods. It's basically the main dining hall of this park. If you just don't want to eat inside or there's too many people, we got a little overflow outdoor dining area. Lovely deck with umbrellas and nice shade from the trees out there. We've got our party rooms and restrooms over here. They do host private events and banquets. The banquet hall main entrance is right there.
And as you guys can see, coming up ahead, we're going to enter the 4th of July area. Like I said, this park does feature 4 different holidays. And 4th of July is the first one we're going to check out.
And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's very cohesive and it's got nice transitions. So as you can see, the Christmas theming is kind of faded away. And as you walk through this portal here, you're kind of magically transported into a very 4th of July celebratory feel here.
Yeah, a lot of red, white, and blue.
And just a lot of classic Americana here. Right off the bat, you see this lovely scaled size locomotive sitting out here. Cast iron, looking beautiful, glossy. Over here we have the Liberty Shop, t-shirts, souvenirs, and jewelry. Nice sized gift shop there. All kinds of fun stuff, Holiday World merch and the such. All over here, of course, a staple of any classic American theme park. We've got the carousel. And it is a lovely carousel too. I don't know how much detail you all can see from here, but a lot of ornate handcrafting. Yeah, you could tell they put a lot of love and care into that when they made it. Over here we've got the Boston Tea Party, a bunch of Midway games. A lot of classic games. Shoot the hoops, knock down the clown face, win a prize, all that stuff. We have a blue ice cream stand right over here. Who doesn't love ice cream, especially when it's blue?
Right up ahead, we come to our first of many Pepsi Oasis stands where you can get free drinks.
And of course here, you'll see this along a lot of the midways. It's a pretty easy park to navigate because they're always kind of letting you know which way things are. So, getting back to the Pepsi Oasis. For those of you that have never been to this park before, this is one of the most beloved features of any theme park in my opinion. At no charge at all to the guest other than entry fee, you come in here. Sorry about the noise, there's a lot of wind blowing because they're cooling you off, but you grab a cup, you get your ice, and you select any of these beverages. You know, the world is yours. I'm gonna go for water because it's hot today. Looks like Mike's gonna go for the Yumberry Pomegranate Soda water. Cheers. All right, as we exit the noise, we're back in the midway. We've got classic bumper cars. You can tell because you can see the sparks from the ceiling.
Yep. And then you got
these are, of course, themed to good old Teddy Roosevelt, because they are called the Rough Riders. And they do actually have a picture of old Theo Rosie over here with his little walking stick. This is the launch tower here, Liberty Launch.
Shoot you up.
Not the tallest or the fastest, but it is a ton of fun. We've done this one a couple of times. It's a good time for sure.
Yep.
Lovely classic flat ride here, the Firecracker.
Got some games on your left and to your right.
Yeah, I mean, what's more American than the sport of basketball?
Baseball.
Fair point.
If you don't get too bored.
They haven't really figured out a way to make baseball a good midway game, you know?
Yeah.
This is Independence Hall, just another winner prize area, midway game.
One note about this. Well, besides that,
Right,
one
well,
note about this park.
That's the end of the period.
Besides that loud horn, is this park is very clean. You see guys spraying down benches.
Yeah, as you can see right here.
Sweeping up runways.
Yeah, you're not going to find a lot of dirt and trash around here. They're very, very diligent about caring for their space and making sure the guests have a wonderful day here.
Yep.
All right, this is the Holidog Express. Holidog is kind of the official mascot of this park. He's a cartoonish pup, very jovial, very happy, and in this case, he's also the engineer of this lovely kids train.
Yep. Now, when you cross this train, mind you, you are gonna hit a dead end up ahead.
Yes.
We're gonna show you all that, and then we're gonna speed on back over this bridge here. So let's check this place out.
Probably do a speed ramp right here, especially because we're walking so slow.
Got some nice theming to the left here.
Yeah, actually, yeah, when you're on the Holidog Express train ride, it does go in a nice large loop around this children's area here, and you'll see a lot of really cool sculptures of different storybook characters and A lot of things that you'll remember from your childhood if you read a lot of storybooks as a kid. Now in the center of the Holidog Express layout is this awesome kids area.
Yep.
And it's really top notch. Of course, we've got some hot dog, chicken tenders, corn dogs, fries, and more located here at Hot Diggity Dogs.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
We've got the Doggone Trail over here. That's another kid's flat ride. Basically, you get to drive monster trucks. A lot of fun. You know, who doesn't love being in control of a vehicle, or at least having the illusion that you are as a kid? It's always awesome.
Side note, this area is sponsored by Snoop Dogg.
For shizzle. So we've got Kitty's Tea Party over here. Currently not a very popular ride, as no one seems to be trying to go on it.
And throw up.
Yeah, if you like going in lots of circles, this is for you, kids. And then, of course, you've got here this nice, lovely foam surface. It's got the repurposed rubber here. Nice and soft, doesn't absorb too much heat, or doesn't reflect too much heat, should I say. Kind of absorbs it. Just a great kids' play area.
Yep.
You know, who doesn't love that? And then, of course, if you kind of swing around to the backside, which I won't do, but we'll just kind of show you over top here. Our first roller coaster that we encounter on our path is the Howler.
The Howler, which is a 99, built in 99 Zamperla family gravity coaster.
Very cute, very simple layout, but it actually does pack a little bit of a punch for a kid's coaster.
It's pretty fun.
Definitely a step above a Wacky Worm, for sure.
Yeah. Got some tic-tac-toe, some wheels for driving, some restrooms to your right.
A lot of restrooms and a lot of places to get beverages here. Another great thing about this park is you could tell that a lot of thought and care went into where things are located and making sure that people aren't wandering around thirsty or having to use the restroom. There's always things conveniently located for you. And then just some beautiful, I mean, even these little touches here is nice. The landscaping here is top notch. Beautiful real plants hanging from these light posts here.
And that is Holidog's Fun Town.
Right. Now we'll shoot you back down the bridge here, and we'll get back to the main midway.
All right, we enter back from Holidog's Fun Town. We're gonna now go to our right, which is gonna take us through more of the 4th of July section.
Another point of interest here, over here you have George's Pizza and Snacks, featuring tons of gluten-free options. Very forward thinking of this park to think about our celiac friends and family out there.
Got some more restrooms to the right, going down this path here.
Then you'll see some really cool snap flyers.
Yep.
Not the most extreme snap flyers you'll ever encounter, but solid nonetheless and always fun.
And also to your right, another picnic area.
Yeah, the good old days picnic grove is located just between the restrooms and the snap flyers. A lot of cool room there for banquets and events and the sort. One of our least favorite type of rides is located at the top of these stairs here. A lot of people will call it the Vomitron or the Vomit Comet. This case it's called the Revolution, but it definitely uses a lot of centrifugal force to make you ill if you are prone to that when you go in a lot of circles. We do have a smoking area over here for all of you degenerates. I'm one of them, so, you know, there's that. And here we have another oasis. So if your drink from the last place is empty, pop on in and refill at no charge to you.
Now this area of 4th of July will circle back up towards the front of the park when we get to this fork here. So you can actually go to your left past this Alamo restaurant on the right and that'll take you back up towards that launch tower. But
we're not going out just yet because we haven't shown you guys everything.
We're going to go to the right towards.
We're heading this way. Once again, helpful tool here just to let you know where you're headed. And in this case,
we're going to go to the right.
We're going to go to the left.
Left.
Or to the right. We don't know where we're going. Okay, we're going this way.
This will take you to Thanksgiving. In our mistake, you can actually circle back around here and come right back up this way.
Now over here you see the family dryer. Every time you see a family dryer, you know a rapids ride is close by. And Raging Rapids is right over there. Now, we're getting into the meat and the potatoes of the park here. If you are an enthusiast, this is going to be one of your two favorite areas, and that is Thanksgiving. As we exit 4th of July, we go to some more pilgrim-ish times, I guess you could say. Little glimpse of the River Rapids ride here.
Yeah.
It's a great ride. Really cool layout. Great way to cool off on a hot day. All right, now, as you get to here, you'll see a little entrance off to your left. We're not going to go in there, but that is one of the entrances to Splash and Safari, which is the water park. You are required to wear shoes and a shirt in the dry park, but of course you can take those off as you enter into that area. We're not going to show you Splash and Safari today. But it is a world-class water park featuring amazing water coasters, a racing water coaster, and I mean to the point where you get airtime on a water ride. You're not going to find a lot of parks around the world even that are going to give you those kind of experiences. So that place is special in that aspect as well.
You know what else is special?
Speaking of special, yes. Yes, indeed. As we come along here, we see the entrance to Thanksgiving. The sign is hanging beneath a section of track. Now that section of track just happens to be part of one of the greatest roller coasters in the world, in all of the land, and that is, as you can see off there in the background, the Voyage.
Yep. Voyage was built in 2006 by Gravity Group. And there's really no words to describe how good this coaster is. And we're here. We're here going to ride it, and we are here during Hollywood Nights, where they run it trimless and at night during ERT. And good Lord.
It's, yeah, even with the normal trim brakes on this roller coaster, it's phenomenal. It's out of this world. You cut those trims off, and it's a life-altering experience, in my humble opinion. One I would not trade for the world. Here we go, right across from Voyage, another Oasis station.
And airtime, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
What's up? How you doing?
Doing great, man. How you doing?
Good, man. You guys just getting in?
Yeah.
we just
Well, for the day. We were here last night as well. Just past Voyage and the Oasis station is this guy. Hey, what up? All right. You're going to encounter a lot of people having a lot of fun here, and that's what we love to see. But just past there, we have a lovely flat ride called Turkey Whirl. Lovely flat ride. And there's Coaster Dad. Hey, everybody. All right, Turkey Whirl is really fun. Nice little spinning kids flat ride. Off to the right, definite highlight. Got to walk over there just to show you guys this one. This here is called the Gobbler Getaway. It is a quite unique ride for sure. It's a dark ride. It's an interactive shooting ride. However, you're technically not shooting anything. What you're doing is you're calling the turkeys. So it's actually pretty family friendly for those parents that might be worried about kids shooting guns, if there's anybody still worried about that, who knows. But it's awesome. There's an iconic granny and a rocking chair, kind of slightly animatronic, rocking back and forth. It's kind of creepy, but kind of cool. Of course, we've got our some photos of Gobbler Getaway. That's where you'll exit through. You've got some candy barrels along the side there. You can get your caricatures drawn, and there's Dippin' Dots all along this row here.
To the left here, you got Plymouth Cafe, Plymouth Rock Cafe.
Plymouth Rock Cafe does not appear to be operating. Oh, no, I'm wrong.
It's open. The windows
it's open.
are tinted.
They're just so efficient
and
that they're not jam-packed with people.
You can get a Thanksgiving dinner there, basically.
Now, moving on back.
The old site to the right, the old Pilgrim's Plunge, which they took out a few years back.
Legendary ride.
Right now it looks to be the site of the Great Turkey Chase. I wonder what that is.
Oh, and here comes our old friend, Voyage, hauling along today. Looks to be a lot of brand new wood on that layout. They are notoriously famous for taking great care of their wooden coasters here. It's not uncommon to see retracking periodically and frequently. We've got a Viking ship ride here over this quaint little pond. You can't have a Viking ship without water. That would just be lame.
Looks like they have a show going on.
Over here, the Great Turkey Chase Stunt Show
Yep.
is currently showing at 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30. Looks like we've got some physical comedy going on here, some trampolines, and a decent amount of people checking that out. Now this is where this area dead ends, so we will check out Voyage Ascending the Lift Hill as we zip you guys right on to the next part of our tour. So unfortunately, at the time of filming this, Thunderbird was having some mechanical issues and is down, and it is the only thing located back this way. So we cannot take you back there to show you. You may be able to see slightly in the distance above the tree line there, part of the track of Thunderbird. It is a B&M wing coaster, and the only wing coaster in the world made by B&M that features a launch. It is intense, it is tons of fun, and it's got a great near-miss element through a barn. Now down this way, we won't show you all the way down there, but that is yet another entrance to Splash and Safari. Quite a cool entrance, by the way, because you go right through the lift hill of Voyage. Multiple ways in and out of Splash and Safari, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we are back to the point where we headed down that way to take you to Thanksgiving, and this is the way you can go where you will hit Halloween. Now, also noteworthy, all these shade spots, man. I will say this is nice.
Welcome.
It's a hot, sunny day, and it's great to see all these little patches of shade. There's lots of trees here. Just extra thought and care that they put into this park is really appreciated.
Now up here, there's two ways you can go. To the left over here, past the swings, that takes you up towards the antique cars, and a quicker way to get to Raven. But we're going to go to our right to go in the section to get to Legend.
Now this is one of my favorite holidays, so I really appreciate that you can see Halloween year-round at this park. So right off the bat, more basketball games, Monster Ball Madness, and then of course, directly this is the way to 4th of July here, of course. If you were to diverge that way where we just came from, that takes you back to Thanksgiving. And then this is the largest and kind of main entrance to Splash and Safari. So there's multiple, I believe 3 entrances to Splash and Safari just from the inside of the park alone. These just stopped going, but they're called the Hollow Swings. And I should say, they're pretty intense. They look unassuming, but they go pretty fast. We've got a nice little hat shop here. All kinds of fun headwear. I don't anticipate them selling a lot of hats today because it's already too hot just to have hair. Once again, another Pepsi Oasis station. Nice
days like
abundance
this,
of those. Lifesaver.
Yeah, on hot days like this, it's definitely a lifesaver.
All right, and then of course, huge major highlight here.
Yep.
The Legend.
The Legend is a CCI built in the year 2000. And it's fantastic. A lot of laterals.
Tons of lateral G-forces. Super intense. And honestly, not showing his age whatsoever. 2000, that's 21 years ago, and it still takes a licking and keeps on ticking. And that's hats off to the maintenance crew here and the care and the management of this park. We got some more midway games. The Spider's Web, the Raven's Ring Toss, Pumpin' Planko, Balloon Pop, Fried Frogs, and the Headless Horseman. All of these on this side are under the umbrella of Merlin's Castle. A lot of fun midway games over here.
To our right over here is Frightful Falls, which is a log flume ride.
Yet another good way to cool off on a hot, hot day. You can see some people kind of going down there in the background.
Goblin Burgers, one of the better burger joints in the park. Highly rated.
Tasty, tasty. And a lovely play on words, too. Goblin the creature, and the act of gobbling the burger.
Ha, ha, ha.
Scarecrow Scrambler. No park is complete without the classic Scrambler. This one is a ton of fun. I believe I hear the train in the background.
Yep.
There is a train that, Wait, is there a train in this one? I don't think there is. There is. Shit. Cut that part out. I do hear the train. Also over here, though it's not running right now, is Dive. It is an intense high dive show. That's the top there near the flag where you'll see a human being actually propel themselves all the way down into that water. Doesn't seem humanly possible or safe or wise, but these guys are professionals, and there is fire involved in a couple of these dives as well. Now, for the final credit that we are going to show you roller coaster wise here, we are at the Raven.
Yep. The Raven was built in '95. Another fantastic CCI Woody.
Just amazing. You wouldn't even know that this park neighbors a pond until you ride this ride. And you wouldn't even see the pond if you weren't looking for it, because this ride rages so quickly, but on that back side of the layout, you will see a lovely little pond there. It's actually a nice view. You just don't have time to really soak it in because you are just whizzing down that track at an insane rate.
Now up here, if you would have took a left by the swings, this is where it would spit you out.
So multiple ways to go to get to where you're going.
So you could go left back towards Thanksgiving, or you could take a right up here to get back towards the front entrance of the park, and that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're nearing the completion of the loop here. We've taken you on all the branching outward pathways that we can, minus Thunderbird. I don't know if I said this earlier, but Thunderbird is kind of back there by itself.
Yeah, there's a gift shop back there, and
there's a gift shop, and I think
Photo
another
op.
Oasis machine is back there
Oasis,
as well. But other than that, there's no other attractions by there except for Thunderbird. Unfortunately, we couldn't show you that, but that is what is back there exclusively.
all right.
Now, this is the exit queue to the Raven, by the way. A lot of people do their last rides on this coaster because logistically, you exit there and boom, you're back in Christmas. And when you're back in Christmas, that means you're back at the main entrance. Of course, we missed a couple of kiddie flat rides off to the right side here. This is Rudolph's Reindeer Ranch here. All kinds of cute little kids flat rides. Little ones love that. And of course, the year-round nativity scene is featured here. And if you're interested in the current park layout, I'll just kind of hold this for a second. Feel free to pause the video, scope out the layout for yourself. It is a large park. As you can see up here, the water park area does encompass almost a fourth of the land area of this park. It's a pretty big water park.
At least almost half.
And they don't have your run-of-the-mill slides that you see at every water park. They've got a lot of things that are unique. And speaking of unique, I think that's a great way to describe this park as a whole, which is why every year all of us enthusiasts and roller coaster nerds like to converge here for one weekend a year for Hollywood Nights, which is a fantastic roller coaster convention where we celebrate this park, we celebrate the voyage, they turn off all the trim brakes, and you ride like the wind.
Yep.
Currently, these folks here are actually waiting for one of the events of the weekend, and that is the walk back, where you actually sign up. They take you back behind the scenes, give you exclusive angles of the layout of the voyage. It's really, really cool. So that's, I think that about wraps it up. I think we've shown you everything. We're heading back out towards the entrance here. And on your way out of the park, if you're leaving towards the end of the day especially, you will see lovely staff members just kind of genuinely thanking you for showing up to their park and having a fun day there. And it's just that level of care and personal touch that makes this type of place super duper special. And if you haven't made your way out here to rural Indiana, specifically the town of Santa Claus,
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, do yourself a favor and come here. I can't say enough good things about this park. Every time that we've come here, we've had a fantastic time around wonderful people, and you can really see the love and the care that goes into this place. But yeah, that brings us back full circle. Hope we were able to kind of show you the layout of the park and give you some ideas for your visit here. We hope to see you here soon. We hope to see you out and about in the world. For GP Coasters, I am Jimmy.
And I'm Mike.
And we will catch you next time.